I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live. Ooh, how is everybody? Okay, now the chat disappears. Hi. Okay, Wake Forest, North Carolina. Looking forward to this video. Got my mom a psychic. Got your psychic gifts from your mom. Yes, I'm live. Here I am. I'm alive. I'm live, and I'm alive. And my hair is crazy again. Okay, wait. Hi, everyone. Yes. Okay, so I have such a wild story to tell you guys. Not wild. Interesting story, but I'll tell you as soon as more people. What's up? Hi, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Look. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Oh, there's Ashley. Hi, Ashley. Ashley's a fellow Leo, so there you go. Fellow Leo and mommy of two cute kids. Ventura, California. There you go. There's another Jana from Ventura. There you are. Awesome. 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 Okay. Corpus Christi, Saskatchewan. That's from Canada, of course. You're from Canada, not that's from Canada. Oh my gosh. Yes. Hi. Okay. St. Louis? Greensboro, North Carolina. I keep thinking of Forrest Gump. Okay, was that the right place? I don't want to talk about Forrest Gump, but just saying. Okay, so I had this really kind of cool experience this morning. So I went hiking and I got to tell you guys, I took my Moldavites hiking, right? It's my Moldavites. So I took these hiking along with my gold Moldavite or desert glass tektite. Libyan tektite, desert glass, right? So I took them all hiking. I put them in my bra. I packed them in my bra, right? And so then I remembered this girl at one of the stores told me, you should be cleaning your crystals in natural spring water. And I'm thinking, like, I live in the valley. There's no, I've always got my Moldavite necklace on, this Moldavite, and then my ring, this one, not Keithy's ring, but yeah. So anyway, they're like, you should be cleaning it in like river water, right? And I'm like, I don't know where any river water is, where I'm close. Anyway, hello, yeah, in the middle of my trail is river water. So what am I doing? I am running up the trail and I'm like, it's okay because I thought you can't get Moldavite wet. Well, you can cleanse it. I cleanse it. Why can't you get it wet? I always get it wet. I've had these for like 8 years. And they get wet. They get wet in my bra. They get wet everywhere. Okay, is it drinkable? No, the water's not drinkable. I wouldn't drink it. I mean, you could strain it, but let's see if you can get if you can cleanse Moldavite in water. Probably not supposed to let it live in water, but I shower with my Moldavite ring on. Selenite you can't get wet. I don't know, maybe Moldavite you can't. Let's see, Moldavite, can you put in water? So anyway, I'm running up the hill and I'm like, oh, I drank in the car. I drank my coffee. I went up the hill. I don't need my water, right? I'll be able to get up and down. Is it safe to swim with Moldavite necklace in the ocean? Yes, you can wear it while swimming in the ocean. The salt won't damage Moldavite. Okay, what happens if Moldavite gets wet? No, if you soak Moldavite in mineral water and leave it there for 1,000 years, it will have an impact on the Moldavites. Similarly, if you soak Moldavite in boric acid or whatever, it will etch the surface and impact. Okay. Are we going to be doing that? No. Okay, let's see. What crystals cannot go in water? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Moldavite can. See, I'm now on a loophole for Moldavite. Anyway, so I get like 7 miles up the trail, right? I know 1,000 years. I get like, 7 miles up the trail. Okay. So I'm going up I take showers with my Moldavite too. And I stick them in my bra. So like, I don't want to do that. I stick them in my bra all the time. You guys, look what I just did. I made this all crazy. But so I'm 7 miles up in the trail, right? 7 miles. And I cross over the water and I'm like, I'm going to dump my drinking water out, right? I shower with everything on. I'm going to dump my drinking water out and fill it up with this spring water, okay? Fill it up with that, which you can't drink. And then I'm going to stick my Moldavites in it. So I put this guy in the water bottle, but it got stuck in the top, right? So I'm like, okay, I can't. And then they say evil can't cross water. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure it can't cross water, so I'm not evil. I did it. So, high in Ireland. Wait, 157 in Ireland. Cool. For me, it's 157 here too because I want to go to sleep. But I dumped out. Thank you for the super chat, you guys. Let's see, loved your video with Maya. Oh, on Maya. Yeah, I thought you meant my friend Maya that I'm doing the Grand Canyon with. And I'm like, wait, what? Anyway, dumped my drinking water out, dumped it out, and put the moldavite in. It got stuck, but I filled it all up, right? I fill it all up with the water. So I go another 2 miles and it's like blazing hot sun. And I'm like, oh, I'm the idiot that dumps out the drinking water so that my crystals can have spring water. So they're all soaking over here, my crystal guys. I've been soaking. So yeah, right there. Look, so you can see the moldavite. See? These are my two. I have another one somewhere and I can't, you know, whatever, it took off. And then there's this one. See? This is with the garnet. Okay, look. Right there. And then my ring. Moldavite. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it worked. It's cleared it. Moldavite actually works. When I got this necklace last Christmas, literally, look what happened in 6 months. I had a nice life and then Keithy left. So the Moldavite was there to elevate my thinking on that. You know, I predicted that you were going to be on. You recommended wait, do you recommend? Yes, hematite's protective for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, whatever you feel like going with, absolutely. Whatever. Nice size moldavite, more expensive than, it is more. Do you know when I got these and this 8 years ago, and I've lost a bunch in between. This was $3 to $4 a gram and it's now 40. Why? Because of those TikTokers, you know, the TikToky people. The people on TikTok, right? Anthony from Toronto, lockdown extended at, oh my God, Curious George, Anthony from Toronto. Listen, we got a free Anthony in Toronto. Thank you so much. We got a free Anthony in Toronto because they're still on lockdown. AstraZeneca can't go there, and I don't understand any of it. And why the hell, Canadian people, are you not up in arms with this? Come on, Canadians. That's why I came to the U.S. because I was an angry Canadian. The angry Canadians come here. Gio from Ontario, save you too. Oh my God, free the Italian Anthonys. Yes, there were 3 of them, right? All of them. We need to free them all. I know, but like I was like a hostile Canadian, so I came to America so I could like do whatever. But what is going on in Canada? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Wait, oh gosh, I just missed that. But I don't know what's going on. Like there's so much weirdness. There's Scotland. Let's see, send them meatball subs. Wait, free me. See, all the Canadians want to get out. What is going on, y'all? Okay, so what I was talking, I did a video earlier to put up, so I probably will put it up, but I have an old collection of different crystals. I have many crystals. So many, way too many. And I have a hard time selling them because they're my friends. They truly are my friends. It's nuts. I have no idea why they closed down Canada. I have no idea, right? I got my first gem, a necklace with hematite pendant. I put it, oh God, that's so good. It's very protective. I have hematite earrings, which I can put in here. Wait, do I have a special relationship or ability to work with light? Okay, you know what? Yes, because you're asking the question. You just don't trust the answer to your question. So my stuffed toys are my friends. Me too. Except, well, I got Keithy's baby toys. So yeah. And Lila got the rest of them. But yeah, if you're asking the question, can you work with, I heard they're protecting the country. From what? The people? Please. And who says the government's job is to protect the people? Like who says that? Why is that it? Why is that? The government is simply people put into power, which we should never let them do, under the American and Canadian put into power under the guise of knowing, but it's really weird. Hematite is great. Let's see, it energizes me to hold a piece of garnet. I love garnet too. There's no outbreak. Okay, I can't even. Anyway, extended lockdown. Yeah, I know. I said that, Anthony. But honestly, what's going on, this is what I get that's going on. What's going on is energetically, the entire planet is getting ready to shift. So as a group of people and human beings, people my age, people your age, up until, let's just say 2018, okay? I actually feel this started happening. I noticed it in 2010, but my friend says like 2008, but I noticed a definite shift on the planet in 2010. And 2 years before Keithy passed, so 2018, I literally felt the earth shift. Like I felt like, oh my God, I'm off balance, okay? Yeah, we're probably gonna, when is Justin, yeah, well, they keep voting him in. But okay, so what's happening on the planet is prior to, let's say 2018, right? Prior to that, all us human beings on the planet went about our business. We go to work, we pay our taxes, we take our kids, you know. Oh, thank you. Thank you, you guys. We do all of these things, right? And we don't question anything that goes on around us. We really don't. We don't question it. We continue to energetically do the same things. Not seeing. Toronto is the Ford guy. Yeah. Well, Trudeau is all of Canada. And yeah, I think it's Doug Ford's in charge now in Toronto. Anyway, we do all of the things. I'm getting my air conditioning. Oh, click it on. Anyway, we never stopped in our complacency of assuming Castro and I call it communist, exactly. We never stopped to question why certain things are happening and why the energy's happening. We never stop to question it. So what is in the dark is ruling this energy field. So it's like this energy field. It's like if you go to, let's say you go to a bar, right? And it's a dive bar, what they call, quote, a dive bar. And that energy in there, you know, you got your pool players, you got your people throwing up in the bathroom, you got your, you know, people trying to hook up at the bar while the wives are at home. You got all of that stuff going on. And, you know, just kind of a seedy energy. Not safe if you're a young girl to go in and have a drink, you know, just not safe kind of thing. People dealing drugs outside, crack pipe out back, you know. So unless you question that energy, unless you question that, Ontario, 12 weeks shut down. Jeez, I can't. I can't even. Unless you question the energy will continue to ruminate the way that it does, right? It will continue to do what it does. And as it does that, you can't get out of that mindset. That's what you see. That is your environment. However, I felt around 2010, the energy started to change, and I saw much more a bringing of dark to light. So in other words, what is hidden comes out. So the spotlight energetically is being shined or shining on the negative energy in our country as human beings. And we are being forced to open our eyes, right? To open our eyes and to actually step out of complacency and comfort and step into a change, okay? We are being asked to do that. Now, when somebody comes in my room in the middle of the night and says, you got to get up and go to school at 2 a.m., I'm like, no, I don't get up till 6 or whatever. So to change that is very difficult, okay? It's complacency and we don't want to do it. I'm going to pull the covers over my head and I'm not going to get out of bed. That's what I'm not going to do. However, we are energetically being forced. And I literally felt the earth shift, like, oh my God, I'm dizzy. So that came in. The energy is quickening and it's also moving dimensionally and sideways. So the energy on the planet is going multi-dimensional, but to me, it's not just going, they talk about ascension. Nobody on this planet's ascending, okay? Like we're already there with God, but we're not ascending the way that they try to describe it. The energy is shifting sideways. So first there's a lateral move, and I'm looking at it like a chess game, but it's a lateral move, and then it's an ascension. So laterally we are doing that. Thank you so much. That's nice. So we are laterally moving and then going up, but we are already connected to source and spirit. Thank you, Crystal. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Oh, thank you. My gosh, that's it. You guys are so nice. Oh, I know what it is, the new age of. It's the new age of La 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 la. Remember Seinfeld? Remember Elaine's boyfriend, and he goes out and makes a face at the priest? El Diablo? Okay, it's El Diablo. So what's happening is, though, is we are being forced out of our complacency. It's kind of like when you get arrested and you have to go to jail and you have to do what they say. Like, you can't hide. You can't go do your drugs. You can't rob the neighbor. Like, you're in jail now. You got to get up. There's big lights. Like, watch Orange is the New Black. There's lights all over the place. You can't get, you can't get in or out of jail. You got to do exactly what you're told to do. We are being asked spiritually to do this, okay? I never said he was returning. I'm not a kook, but okay. So I haven't ravaged a man in ages. All right, we got somebody who's hot and heavy over there. But yeah, I know it is depressing, but I'm trying to give you a point. We've been living at a very low vibration, refusing to see what's actually happening. Now, I had a conversation. Oh, I know what they want. They're fighting. Okay, I'm going to put it like this to you. The reason that what's going on is going on, besides the fact that apparently something escaped from a Wuhan, wherever it escaped from, through a bat, through soup, through whatever. Sure, it did. Stop blaming animals, people. Anyway, what's happening is the side that wants us to wear this, okay, the side that wants us to wear this to cover the throat chakra, that side knows energetically that we've already won. We've already won. We've already opened our eyes. Some of us always were able to see things, but we've opened our eyes. So there is no going back to what they want. They are hoping through using lower vibration tactics. Now, what are lower vibration tactics? Fear, anger, rage, depression, complacency. These are lower vibrations. So when you live in any of those things, drugs, alcohol, when you live in those things, it lowers your vibration. It totally lowers your vibration. So shame, exactly. So those are low vibrations. So if we have a whole group of people, and look at the food that they eat. It's so interesting to me that McDonald's will be using a certain type of advertising on their cups and their containers to suggest that you get the prick. Like, I'm sorry, why is everybody trying so hard for me to get the prick and not from a good prick, but a bad prick? So you have to look at it like that. And they're trying very hard. Thank you so much. Wait, do I see anyone finding? Oh, Erin, you're very sweet. Do you see me finally finding love? I would actually say, Erin, you probably want to wait until after November because we're in huge energetic shifts. But yes, actually, I can see you meeting somebody, but not connecting with them till after November. I can see it happening, yeah, actually. But I feel like it's going to be, no, firemen and police don't, exactly, unless they're part of it, understand. They look at just look. I'm just going to ask you guys, Google a picture of Jared, is it Jared Kushner, the former president's son-in-law? Google a picture of him. Look at his eyes. Look at his face. What do you see there? Look, you can see. If you can't see, then you don't see. Friends are pressuring me. Yeah, I know. If anybody pressures me, I'm like, do you want to see my pap test? Because I'll show you what they did in my pap test. Do you want to see? Yeah, Jared Kushner. There you go. Oh my God. If ever I saw, and I've just never seen, I look at him and I'm like, oh my God, it's so obvious to me. It's so like I don't know how people don't see it. But the problem is they are using these lower vibration tactics. What is a good way to get fear? Unleash some kind of unhealthy, scary thing that you can't define into the world so that people are like, what is that, right? What is that? What is that? And then scare the shit out of them. You're going to die and you're going to be on this and you're going to have a thing down your throat, la, 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 all of that. So that's very scary. Then the other things they're doing is if you don't do this, you can't work. If you don't do this, you can't do that, right? So it's very interesting to me. If you don't do this, you can't do that. So they're putting everything in because if you don't have money, how do you pay your rent? How do you pay your bills, right? So it's impossible to do those things. So that's fear provoking. So you actually have to get grounded energetically in your sense of self through your root chakra, through the feet, to the bottoms of the earth, all the way up to the crown chakra. And you have to really feel the information. We are all going to die anyway. So to run around afraid of dying is ridiculous. To run around, I'm not at anybody, we're not at their mercy until people start speaking up. Now, I had a good thing. Hold on 1 second. I have to leave the set. 1 second. I literally forgot to get this. Okay, here. Yeah, they store up fear. They feed off of fear too. People don't understand that. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this because I could not help myself. I bought these at Costco, and I'm speaking out to Costco, right? You see this? They were black, so if I have to wear them in a store, they're black. I can't wear those white things, right? So this is what Costco sells right here. You see it? This is one of the things they sell. It's like $9, okay? As if I should have to pay for it. But yes, step on grass and walk barefoot. All right, so inside the box is this. It is their thing, and I wanted to read it to you. It's by FLTR Inc., okay? Bellevue, Washington, but it's made in communist China. All right, so it says, these masks are not for personal protective equipment. So I guess that means like if you're running some kind of machine shop, these are not going to help you, right? So, okay, we get that. If you're going into a, acid vat, it's not going to help you. You need an oxygen mask. If you're going into surgery, don't wear these. You really need a mask. All right. It says these are not replacements or substitute for any kind of equipment. These products are not intended. I want you to hear this. They're selling this in Costco, and they're telling you and me that we have to wear these into Costco, Rite Aid, Ralph's, la 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 la. And it says these products are not intended for medical use or to prevent any disease or illness. Each mask is intended for single use. Discard immediately after. So, Costco, my question to you is, what's this shit about? Like, what is this about? What is this about? Like, this says it right here. This came in the box. How dumb are we? Are we dumb? I think I'm pretty dumb that I got to wear it into the store and that I haven't really rebelled like a bitch. I think I'm pretty dumb. Why is that a thing? Single use is expensive. Exactly. Single use is very expensive. And when you look at this, I've left my mask on my floor of my car because I'm out hiking. So I throw it on the floor of the car and I'm like, peace out. And then I find it, and then I find another one, and it's ridiculous. I know, for a year. And then there's the people that wear the bandanas. Hello, those do no good. And then there's people, and I wear 2 or 3 shirts and I pull a shirt over my thing. If it's so toxic, what? Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's bullshit is what I'm saying. That single use is, oh God, I'm itchy. Yeah, single use is expensive. Wherever you are, Moon Dancer, that's great. But what's going on is, remember this, whatever is hidden, okay? Whatever is hidden, it is the rage. Whatever is hidden will be brought to light. So 30, 40 years after somebody does something wrong, it is always brought to light, right? It's being brought to light now, and they're doing everything they can to cover the throat chakra connected to the third eye, connected to the crown chakra, so that people will remain with their eyes closed. But here's the thing. It's already in the direction of changing. When they speak about ascension into the 5th dimension, what they're talking about is a reference of energy vibration. We ourselves are already in that dimension. We are in that dimension. We are already with God. We are in that dimension. We are physically here, and we have to kind of retard our growth backwards to be here. But that's what's going on. That's why they're trying to shut us down. This is happening. I don't know. Let's see. Will you? Won't you? Will you? Won't you? I think so, yes. But I think it's 3 months into next year, actually, for buying the house. Yes, it should be. It should absolutely be. What's happening is They are trying to hold on to our complacency. They are like an abuser, okay, in any kind of circumstance that keeps targeting. It's like growing up in an abused home and you're targeted as a kid. As soon as you can get out, you get out. However that happens, you make a run for it. And as you make a run for it, they're still trying to keep you back by saying people are going to know, people are going to do this, blah, 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 like that. So the energy is moving forward. They can't stop it. Even if we end up dead, they can't stop it. They can't stop it. And I'm prepared to go whichever way I have to. I'm not going to do what they want me to do. I wanted to tell you guys about this really interesting video I watched. I have to look up the name of it. Forgive me. I watched it yesterday, and I was watching a video on a young girl. She's not young now. She's probably 40. But I was watching a video. I know. Well, no, we need that, but we don't do it. I'm actually going to go into Costco and I'm going to find the manager and ask them why they're selling these masks when they don't work. I'm very curious why I have to wear something that does not work. I don't know. That's what I feel. Okay, so I've got to look for this young woman's video that I watched. Hold on. I got to go here, and then my energy's flipped upside down right now. Hold on. Yesterday. Okay, let's go to yesterday. I want to find this. Oh, crumb. I want to find this woman's video. I watched another video out of Belgium. A young girl. Well, she's 40 now. She was sex trafficked at. She was sex trafficked at age 6 until she was 13 or 11, maybe 11. Out of Belgium, okay, which is a hot spot for that. And let me just find, I want to find this other woman's video. And then I listened to this other woman who came up behind her. I'm sure you guys know her name. The first woman's name is Anika Lucas. Do you guys, have you heard her talk about the trafficking through Belgium? Have you seen that? Anyway, that's a great video. Then I watched this other one, and it's called No Mercy, okay? And it is an investigation documentary, and I've got to look up the name of the company. It's really great. Okay, here we are. It's a documentary, and it's done last year, okay? And she's out of Oregon. Her name was Tanya Culver, and she grew up as the daughter of Ellsworth Culver, who was the Oregon-based Mercy Corp, okay? So they did help people all over the world, right? All over the world. She describes her, she's 48 now and a mother, and she describes her childhood. And right, Deborah? It's brilliant. She describes it. Now, here's something I've noticed. She's not, wait. Well, I'm going to open my books up when I open my books up, but I'm just waiting to open my books up. Anyway, yeah, just enjoy the chat, people. I know they want this bitch to work all the time. Work, bitch, jump. So I know it's like work, work, work. I can't always. Okay, so this girl's name is Tanya Culver. Anyway, her dad was the head guy in the Mercy Corporation. And they went around the world helping, right? Helping people, right? Thank you all for the super chats. You all, thank you so much. They went around the world helping. Well, this girl, Tanya, was abused by her father sexually from the age of preschool. I think she said until she was 14, I want to say. Apparently, nothing was ever done about it. Now, here's the thing I want to say with the child traveling and abuse of said children, which it's usually they're sodomized, just like Jerry Sandusky did to all those young boys. But the reason for that, and I had this, no, not Anika, this is another one. Underneath Anika's, under her video was the other girl. Anyway, what happens is, in the videos, they use the wording always. Just keep in mind what's going on. Exactly. Keep in mind what's going on. They use the wording, you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice to be beautiful. You have to sacrifice to get to school. You have to sacrifice. No, I don't. That's your words, and I'm not of your world. I don't have to sacrifice. That's not, nowhere did God say, you got to come down and sacrifice. And to all the psychics out there and tarot card readers and everybody that says, if it's a gift, I wouldn't charge. Well, you're on planet Earth and people got to work. So people got to charge. There is no vow of poverty within metaphysicians, spiritualists. It's not a vow of poverty. You don't have to like rob people, but you do deserve to be paid for your time. People deserve, all people, McDonald's people, everybody who works, right? Thank you so, oh, thanks, Ashley. Ashley, tell us about your Akashic Records class. Is it this weekend? Yes, Ashley. Oh, there's Andrew. I saw Andrew go by. I feel like Romper Room. Andrew, I can see you. Let me look through my looking glass. What the hell was that show, right? Do you remember Romper Room, right? I keep hearing that from real people who went through it. Yeah, the word sacrifice. They use the word sacrifice. You don't have to sacrifice to be beautiful. You're either beautiful or you're not. Sacrifice what? What do you have to sacrifice? You're either born attractive or you're not. And I guess that's up to personal interpretation. But what is that? What the hell is that? You need to sacrifice if you're going to feed your children and go to school. Sacrifice. No, I won't. I'm going to make it easy and it's going to come to me easily. That, I mean, I'm not saying it does, but you get what I'm saying. You can't, you know, you don't need to sacrifice. That's their wording, okay? So somehow this planet has been flipped upside down. I've called it reverse world for years, and I'll just further make that comment when I saw John Legend as the sexiest man alive. I'm like, what planet are you fucking people on? What planet? You did win the genetic lottery. You did. But that's karma too. And look what they do to attractive people on this planet. And Andrew knows this. Andrew was born good looking, is good looking, will continue to be good looking unless he does something like weird to his face, which he's not gonna. So you look different. You don't look 20 anymore, obviously, but you can see when someone's attractive, period, right? Here's the mistake. I got some comment from some Yahoo and he's like, why are you so superficial? You talk about looks. Well, I talk about a whole bunch of other stuff as well. But let's just talk about looks for a second. People who are born in particular time frames where they're considered to be attractive, like it changes. Remember in the Ming Dynasty, roly-poly people were good looking. In some of the Japanese culture, binding your feet is attractive. That just aches my feet. My feet don't like being bound. Oh my God, running shoes torture my feet. So, you know, in different areas, in different places. Who just sent me this? Thank you so much. Thank you, Annette. Thank you so much. And God bless you, sweetie. Thank you. Oh my God, where did it go? I'm trying to, I can't. This annoys me. Why does it do that? Okay, there, it went. I finally did it. Had a little Tourette's there. But if people are born, let's say you're born like Kobe Bryant, you're tall and you're agile. That is a karmic gift. Let's say you're born like Twiggy in the 60s and you're considered the it girl. That is a karmic gift. So when people say beauty's only skin deep, that is actually wrong. You can be a complete asshole and be a bitchin' looking person, gorgeous and all of that. That's true. But beauty is not only skin deep, it comes from the other side. It is one of the inherited karmic gifts. This planet operates on foolish reverse world conversations where they take actually really good looking people and abuse the shit out of them. And then they put somebody like John Legend as the sexiest man alive. Granted, his wife can think that if that's what she wants to think, but that's not the case. Like there's something wrong with that, okay? John Legend, sorry, Johnny boy, he is not the sexiest man alive. And the fact that he's little frumpity looking person, he may be talented, then say he's talented. But don't put that to it because you're trying to screw with people's heads. You're screwing with people's heads. They put all kinds of people. They nominate, I know, ugly steeps from people when they are bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, it does. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't be. I thought O.J. Simpson was super amazing looking always and physically athletic. Like, seriously, a beautiful face, perfect nose, okay? Perfect. Beautiful body, athletic, agility, big time. I can't look at the man because I know what he did. And all I can see, I don't see anything attractive. You could dress him up. You could, you know, whatever. I can't see it after his wife died. I can't see it. And Ron Goldman died. I can't see it anymore. I don't see it. I don't see it. It's gone. But that's through his actions, not because, oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm using that Mysel water. What is it? Mysel water. I got me and Kenneth some Mysel water. Mysel. It's just water. John looks at it. He's like, it's just water, you know, it could come from the tap. But whatever. It's that's what I'm using on my face. And I'm trying really hard, really. Oh, and I'm using Estelle's under eye cream from her Royal Jelly collection. And the stuff on the face too, the bottom, for hydration. Yeah, microcell. Thank you. I'm like, you know, that water. Anyway, O.J. Simpson, very attractive man. He was blessed with his talents and abilities. He chose to be evil. Therefore, I don't see attractiveness. I'm sure he is attractive aesthetically still. I mean, I'm sure because he was born that way, right? Yeah. Oh, Muhammad Ali was exquisite. Muhammad Ali was incredible. Yes, that's it. My cellular water. That's it. That's exactly it. So you see, when people, thank you all for the super chats, you guys, thank you so much. No, being ugly isn't a curse at all. You may not be focusing on the fit. No, but okay, again, you're not ugly to everybody if you think you're ugly. Okay, so forget TV and media. If you're not, quote, what they consider to be attractive, you have the wrong color, like eyes, your skin's the wrong color, you're the wrong height, you're rounder than other people, you're thinner than other people, you have acne, whatever it is. You know, your feet look weird, your hands are, whatever. You're not focused on the physical, but when you are born with certain attributes that are considered to be valuable on this planet, that is, you ugly, everybody. No, you're all not ugly. Stop. But that is a karmic gift. We as a society berate people. Oh, well, she's good looking, but I bet you she's a bitch. What is that? Oh, sure, he has money, but I bet you he's a fucking asshole. What is that? Stop that. There's certain abilities that allow people to exceed, period. And you are given it. Just like an artist is given that ability, a tall model type person is given that ability. Yes, Elvis. Very good looking man. And they're good looking for different reasons, but that comes through. That's a karmic gift. So there's certain things we are given on the other side, but when you come down here or you get kidnapped, because I was kidnapped here, this is not my home planet. This is not spend money on skincare, not makeup. Yeah, well, I've never used skincare really, except for Estelle's, and that's most recently in the last couple of years. I spent my life using $4 Neutrogena eye makeup wash because I'm too lazy, coconut oil, and sunscreen, and drinking water. And this is just genetic. Like it's genetic. That's it. It's just the genetic. I look like my family, period. So you're genetic, right? So I'm a karmic gift. Exactly. Exactly, Deborah. But I'm saying in our society, we say, if you have this, it's not good. Coconut purifies. Yeah, I love coconut. I wash with coconut oil. Okay, everybody, do you think people, oh my God, I forgot that. I didn't see that, Ashley. What happens is though, on this planet, how is beauty from the inside karmic? Beauty from, just because you're beauty on the, okay. When they say beauty is only skin deep, no, a good soul radiates beauty, period. End of conversation. You can have whatever on your face. You know, I do that in my mouth. Yes, I do it in my mouth. I do gargle. I do coconut teeth pulling, oil pulling. Yes, I do that all the time. Whatever it is that you do shows, okay? So when you're young, you can be born however you're born and look super great because you're young, right? You're 20, you're 30. By the time you hit 50, your soul shows on your face, period. Your life, your karma, and it is karma because not everybody is good on the inside. And I said, just so you don't misquote me, I said beauty is a karmic gift. What is considered beauty, because going through any time frame in time, that changes, right? So that is a karmic gift. If you are born a beautiful child and you grow into a beautiful person, why do we go, oh, well, you know, beauty's only skin deep, and we devalue it? That's a way of dismissing it. No, if you're born beautiful, good for you. You're born beautiful. If you're born with athletic ability, good for you. If you're born a mathematician, good for you. If you're born a musician, good for you. These are all karmic gifts. You're given abilities and attributes with which to maneuver in this dimension. So we on Earth, they got it all wrong. Reverse world. It's all reverse, crazy reverse world. It's all this. Let me read this. Okay. Okay, wait. I didn't seem to not feel alone. Okay, so Tia, oh geez, here I go again. I just almost knocked myself out. Tia, in order to not feel alone during this time, that's what they want you to feel. So what about people who are evil on a soul? People who are evil on a soul level are born, they're coming through. Sometimes they're bound on their way out of this planet. If you're Charles Manson, but see, here's where I get confused. I'll answer your question, Tia, in a second. Here's where I get confused. If you're Charles Manson and you're mind controlled, because he was mind controlled through the government, I believe, and as you can tell by looking at him, that glazed look, and he just keeps saying the same thing. It's like he's I'm going to talk like this. You know, he does that shit, that stick of his. And so that's programmed into him through some sort of abuse in early life. So is he punished for that? Perhaps not, because it depends if he was into it lifetime after lifetime, or was he born into it and his mother decided that she would push him out that way. Do you see what I'm saying? And so she allowed for the fragmenting of the mind, because that's a personality to split like a Manchurian candidate. You can tell by looking at them. And there's a lot of souls on this planet, okay, that pure evil is intentionally causing harm to another person. Pure evil is that, okay? No, I haven't seen the Sons of Sam. I'm trying not. I watched The Serpent. That's a lie. I'm trying not to watch TV, but I watched The Serpent. Oh my God, Andrew, the main guy in The Serpent is an Aries. Okay. Yeah, no, I know. You're exactly right about Manson. He was an Aries, and he had a cohort who was Canadian, and I was cracking up. Anyway, what I wanted to say is, if you come into this incarnation, okay, if you come into this incarnation and you are thrust out of your body through sodomy, and I'm just going to say it, people are going to hate me for saying it, but it's through that line. It's ritualized abuse through the sex act of not through the vagina, the other way, whether you be male or female. That's what they are doing. No, I'm talking about the movie, the Serpent. Anyway, that's what they are doing. It's not like everybody is, you know, homosexual and wanting to do this with kids. So I had this conversation, and if they don't understand occult or ritual magic or what it is, okay, if they don't understand it, then they're never going to believe it. They're just never going to believe it. So you can't convince somebody. The other thing that goes on when you split a person's mind through trauma bonding, whatever it is, physical abuse, beating, sexual, whatever it is, that person is out of the physical. When they make a deal and they sell out, okay, somebody like, and I'm just going to throw it out there, don't hate, Beyonce and her husband, yeah, baby, she sold out. Anyway, when they sell, they're not even in their physical. They're not. They're pushed right out. That's the point. That's the trick. That's the trap. Here, do you remember those scams that were going on? We do choose. Yes, you can choose. You may not want to focus on your looks on the other side. You may want to focus on your ability to be a musician. You may want to focus on your ability to be a great surgeon, and you could give a shit. So you got a chance to be a great surgeon coming through those two parents. So you pick that body, and it may not be, quote, the traditional beauty. And you may get here, and because of all the media and shit, they turn around and they, you know, say whatever it is they say, right? So this is a huge problem. This is a huge problem. If you don't, okay, this is, okay, wait, what? Michael, are you on my chat or just messaging me? I'm like, wait, what? So what happens is there's a lot of things. Okay, Caesars is closing. Okay, I'm going to have to read that later. Wait. Okay, entertainment closing. Oh my God. Okay, so they're closing the smaller venues in Vegas. Of course they are. because they have to. So what happens is a lot of what we do, and I'm just going to say this. I don't know when we decided to stay here and keep reincarnating. I feel there's a trap in that, and I don't feel we all picked to be here. I really don't. I don't feel we picked to come here. I don't feel it anymore. This is not God's earth. This is not. It's just not. Is it glitching? Wait, my son is just and lately said he made a mistake. How can I? Well, your son, you know what? Just tell your son he can't take himself out. He's got to stay. I feel reincarnation is a trap. We do it, but did we agree to come here? And was this planet taken over by them that hide in the dark? Let me see. Can a victim of ritual abuse get their soul back? Yeah, a victim of ritual abuse, yes. Because as soon as they die, they are with God. They're with God anyway, but God protects that. They didn't do anything. The people who shunned God and did the whatever they did to the abuse victim are the ones that are not going to come back, and they're not going to be saved. They're going out. They're going out. I don't know if they're eventually saved or what. But no, if you're a victim of anything, why would you be held accountable for another person's actions? That's what I never understood about this world. So we're accountable for other people's actions. No, I'm not. Even if I have small children and my small child goes out 10 or 11 and goes out and does something, why am I responsible for what they did? I'm at work at my desk, or, you know, I'm at wherever, and the kid decided to do that. Why is that my fault? That's not my fault. It's just they do that till you're 18 so they can get money. It's to usurp your power in any way. That's what it is. Oh my gosh, I believe I wasn't. Yeah, I mean, we come here. We all come here, but I actually feel Forest Fairy. Hi there. Forest Fairy. I'm a Forest Fairy. I'm a pixie. I'm a motherfucking pixie. Okay, so I feel that a lot of what goes on in this planet, we've been flipped upside down. So you're starting to see the energy flip back now. You're starting to see the energy flip back. It's very much reverse world. I've said that my whole life. Nothing I see makes sense. Nothing. Not the movies they vote for in the Oscars. Not what doctors tell you to do with the food pyramid. Notice how it's a food pyramid. TikTok think. So with the food pyramid, with whatever it is they're doing, I don't believe it. I just never have. I mean, they're punishing people. They are punishing people for being healthy. They're saying don't exercise, don't go to the gym, don't do this, but let's leave McDonald's open. Bullshit. Number one killer of arteries. Yeah, I'm going to say that, McDonald's. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that out loud. If you're eating fast food, Taco Bell, Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's, obviously everything is okay in moderation. If that's what you're doing, okay, if that's what you're doing, then you don't care about your health. You don't care. And neither do they, or they wouldn't be putting that shit in your body. I mean, I do. Reincarnation is real. I've seen souls tell me it's real, so yes. But my point is, God, itchy. Bleach my hair. I itch. Okay, so reincarnation, when you're talking about it, no, first let's go back to the doctor part of it. During a serious bug flying around from bat wings, right? You know what I'm saying, bat soup, whatever it was, seriously on this planet. Let's keep the weed shops open. Let's keep the liquor stores open. Let's feed people Burger King, and these dumbasses want you to cover up your mouth in the drive-thru. Fuck you, I'm in my car. No, number one, no, I'm in my car. You don't own my car. That's my property. That's my property, and we are 6 feet apart. And if you're that much of a, not gonna say it, then you need to get another job, okay? The other thing is, when you look at it, I was just talking to somebody who told me about the statistics, and I want to say it was in the 1800s. I might be wrong. There were like 70 heart attacks a year. I'm making that number up. I actually have to get the right numbers. Like 70 heart attacks a year. We have like 3,000 a day. Why? Simply from what you eat. Just because the FDA approves something to go on the supermarket shelves doesn't mean you should eat it. What the hell is Cocoa Puffs? What is Cocoa Puffs? Okay, it's chocolate. You know, Flintstones, McFlurries, whatever. Those are treats, but if you're feeding your kids that and wondering why they get sick, we are an entire country of people who is obese, who is heart diseased, who is anxiety ridden, who is deliciousness, who is whatever it is. And then you're telling somebody like me, I got to go climb a mountain with a face covering on. I'm never going to do it because that's idiotic and I have a brain and I can think for myself. And no, Mr. Biden, President Biden, am I going to do anything you say in order to get back to my life as normal, because I'm not a moron and I never stopped my life as normal. So whatever it is you're blathering about, you phony, you faker, all of you fakers who blather about it, I'm not going to do it because it's against my religion. Seriously, I'm not going to do it because I'm never going to stop myself from speaking. In this country, we had a problem with Sharia law, didn't we? Didn't we have a problem with it? I think people had a problem. Wait, we are what we eat. Oh, absolutely. We had a problem with Sharia law, so we thought we'd all become part of that. What is that? No. Krispy Kreme offering. Yeah, okay. Well, what do you got to prove your vaccine? I mean, stop. And that's the truth. Okay, so when I go to the Empire Center, you know, if y'all live in the Valley, the Empire Center. If I go to the Empire Center, guess what the biggest line is? And it's not Ulta for makeup, it's not Walmart, and it's not Best Buy, and it's not Target. It's that crazy donut shop, whatever you just said, Krispy Kreme. Around the street, blocking traffic, fatties. And I'm going to call you fatties for there because you're fattening your arteries. You're fattening your arteries. Why are you doing that? I understand it's yummy, but why are you doing that? Can you remember your past life or help look back? Yeah, you can remember your past life through hypnosis. You can also ask your guides to bring part of that. I know, I'm going to call them. Stop doing that. What? We are a country of seriously overweight people, with the majority of them causing their own diabetic illness. Like that means they're eating too much sugar, causing their own, sugar is a drug, I think, causing their own diabetic illness. We are in that country. We are those people. Somebody wants a big fat donut. Somebody wants a big fat donut. Wait, I just missed, somebody asked me a question and I literally missed it. Okay, Brittany. Yes, Brittany, you will. It's going to take you a while because you haven't met the right person yet, Brittany. Brittany asking about a baby. Oh my God. Thank you guys for everything. Crystal, oh my God, you guys are so generous. Thank you. Everybody's generous. Eyes of the Devil documentary. What is the best way? Okay, you know what I would, oops, look at this. What I would do to cleanse antique jewelry is I would sage it. I would put it on the ground during a full moon or a new moon, a full moon to release the energy. I would sage it. I would put it on top of an amethyst or selenite. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. We feast. Yeah, I have no idea what's wrong with this country, and people can hate me for saying it, but I'm going to straight out say it. If you caused yourself to have diabetes yourself, you did that to yourself. So having said that, I don't blame you. The whole country, every corner, it's like, here's a weed shop, here's a this shop, here's a that shop. But you have to know your body is your temple, and they say that. So the mistreatment of your body only tells me that you hate yourself. If you have children and you're feeding them at McDonald's every day and they're getting obese, you should be jailed. Yeah, I said it. Don't hate me for it. The fact that you're not educating yourself with your children to know better, and they get people on this that are not educated, and then they put that on McDonald's cups, get the prick, get the prick, get the prick. Sugar causes everything. So, and I like sugar, don't get me wrong. I love sugar. Vegetables is good. Let's see. Oh my God, I'm getting a headache now. Okay, so I'm watching this. I need glasses. But it is brainwashing. It is brainwashing. But intellectual people know you can't live off of McDonald's. You're going to feel like shit. And why the hell is McDonald's in business since the government's worried about our health? The government is so worried about our health that McDonald's is still in business. So isn't that contradictory? And I'm serious. Get rid of McDonald's, government. Get rid of it. Get rid of Burger King. Get rid of Taco Bell. Get rid of whatever, big, huge sodas. Get rid of that. Use honey. Yes, exactly. But why? And eat cake. But why does the government present itself as being concerned with your health when McDonald's is the one advertising the pharma prick? Why? I don't understand. Exactly. Let's see, my friend. I can't even. Yeah, no. Well, they do. Yeah, let's see. The government loves coronary. Yeah. Well, that's what they're doing. See, but if you let them, it's kind of your own fault. They're a liar. They're absolute liars. Absolutely liars. But now, at this point, I'm beginning to think people that are listening to it need to be re-educated. And I'm going to call them ignorant for listening. And I get yelled at home because, you know, when I talk to John, he's like, they're scared. They're just scared. I don't care if you're scared. Do your research. Educate yourself. Yeah, smoking, right? I mean, whatever. But educate yourself. You just saw what I pulled out of this box. It says it helps nothing. So we're morons, right? We got to be stupid. No, I'm not doing it. I'm just not. I am going to go in and ask Costco why they sell that when it says it doesn't help. I'm going to start doing shit like that. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But it's a whole thing. It's a whole scam, right? It's a whole scam. Huge scam. I have to check. I thought I was going to a birthday party tonight, but I don't think I am. Yeah, see, there's no party. Is your birthday? Yeah, so please send info. Yeah, I think the birthday party's canceled. Cake. Okay, but if I live in fear and scared, doesn't... Yes, it is a lower vibration. That's what they want. They want you boo-hooing. We all die. The problem is they're not going to die in the same way we die. They're trying to take us down with them, and we're not going where they are. So it's like when you have a friend that's going to juvenile hall as a kid and you're going to high school. Where do you want to go? With them to juvenile hall? Did they try to corrupt you to get you down that path? Or do you go over here? Right? Exactly. Yeah. Well, I got called a conspiracy theorist this morning. I got called that. And I'm like, yeah, Jerry Sandusky popped into my head. I hate that guy. I fucking hate that guy. But if you don't see that he's a programmed buffoon and that the guy that ran Penn State, whoever his person was, and that his wife, the complicit bitch, all of them were part of this cycle. He kept doing it to garner power. People don't understand it. They don't understand. You have to integrate traditional religion with learning about the occult. So, yeah, damn, no sugar tonight. I know, I like sugar too. But try honey or something. Still going to cause diabetes, so you can't have that. No, the wife didn't get jail time, but Jerry Sandusky knew full on what he was doing. He wasn't just a pedophile, and you saw his face walking out of there. He's like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do... Yes, you did, you mother effer. Yes, you did. And here's the problem. A lot of people defended him because he was the coach. The reason he's a coach is because he was picking the energy. So if you play this game, you get this. Quick pro quo. What can you do to get where you're going, right? Smoking is bad for your health. Used to be, oh, I know. I call me a conspiracy theorist. Call me a bitch. I don't care. Call me whatever. Doesn't matter. But what I was going to say with somebody like Jerry Sandusky, he's part of that entire group of people that is the blood cult. And that's what that is. It's not just him as a pervert. His wife allowed it, though, because she wanted whatever perk she got, whatever that was, whatever that's about. And the other thing is, okay, okay, I don't even know who Jim Jordan is. I don't know that. But anyway, when you looked at Jerry Sandusky, the dumb oaf didn't even know what he did because they're in a heightened state. Okay, so all I can think about is those hyenas, right? The hyenas, you know hyenas in the desert? And you know how they run sideways and they look like they're jackals, and their teeth are like, and they're eating like a dead something, right? So these people, when they get into the altered state, understand, you can get into an altered state. When they get into an altered state, they are like hyenas consuming what brings them energy. Blood. Hyenas eat the dead animals, right? That's what they're doing. No, tarot and crystals is part of the occult. So is astrology. Occult simply means that which is hidden. Occult practices are things that are hidden. People don't go around, well, they do in our time, but people don't usually go around saying, I'm an astrologer, I do this, I do that. Occult is hidden, okay? It's practicing hidden things. What you're talking about is astrology and tarot or metaphysical. They're not just spiritual, they are considered occult. It doesn't mean it's bad. No one said occult is bad, but you have to familiarize yourself with all of the occult practices before you can actually say it doesn't exist. So not every occult practice is bad, but it's done in secrecy. So that includes it all, and that's metaphysical, okay? So when people say it, you can't just say because you do it, it's good. Everybody says that. No, it's considered, people consider it to be bad, but they don't have an understanding of it. And again, it's your intention. So that's, I know, hyenas get a bad rap, but you know what I'm saying. When you watch National Geographic and little hyenas coming out, and he's walking sideways, and he's like that. That's how they get. They get into a hyper heightened state of frenzy energetically. Now, I talked to a young musician at one point. I'm not saying her name. Y'all can guess all you want. But I talked to her as she was just getting taken over, okay? Meaning she was a client, dingoes. The baby ate your, the dingo ate your baby. Yeah, a cult can be used for good or bad. Correct, that's what I said. A cult means done in secret. That's what it means, done in secret. Anyway, this young singer, when she was a client, spoke of being followed by demons. Her words, not mine. She said, and it was giving her anxiety because she was splitting. She was splitting, okay? She's split now. She was splitting. Do you see what I'm saying? People don't, they don't see it that way, but she was splitting. So she literally told me that. They were giving her anxiety. And then suddenly she can't push herself through. She can't push herself in. Do not under... Intentions, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They split. And once they split, they can't get themselves back into themselves. So they can't. It's a trap, it's a trick, it's a bullshit, it's bullshit. And they want misery loves company, okay? Misery, and Brittany too, but she didn't tell me that personally. That's not who I'm talking about. But misery loves company. When the demons chase you, and this is and this girl is a multimillionaire. This girl is hugely famous. She told me the demons were coming to her. She couldn't get rid of them. That's her. So she was in the process of being indoctrinated on a soul level, puppeteered out of her body while an entity steps in. So she's up here. She can't even make her eyes move. She can't even do anything. She can't do it. People don't believe it, but it's a thing. If you ascend out of your body when you die, what do you think happens if you open the door and float out for whatever reason, whatever deal? It's a trap. So it's splitting. No, I talked to her. I mean, I really did. And she had different personalities when I read for her. So she behaved in different ways. So different alters. When these people talk about their alters coming into their body and they can't, like Nicki Minaj, and they can't get it out, that's demonic. I mean, I don't know why people don't do it. You can see them when they change. Now, I saw a picture, and this is going to piss everybody off, so I'm sorry to say it, but I saw a picture of another musician, and he's with a group of musicians. He is 100% demonic, is all I'm going to say. Rock and roll musician, older band, going back out. No, it wasn't Madonna. Madonna's older than me. She wasn't a baby when I read her. And Madonna's a troll. She's part of the troll clan. But you can see it. Look at Nicole Kidman's face. And I was talking about that today. 2017, but it was actually 2016. Nicole Kidman's father, Anthony Kidman, Look it up. Anthony Kidman was brought up on child hunting charges. Not child rape, not child beating up, not child fuckery. Child, wait for it, hunting. Yeah, child hunting. Do you hear me? Child hunting. Yep. So ask yourself, when you look at his daughter, Nicole, look at her. Actually look at her. Don't go, yep, she's a huge whatever. No, it's true. Anthony Kidman. And he escaped to Singapore and then died of a heart attack. Then his son-in-law died. They take him out. He was too connected. That is a fact. He was brought up on it. That Fiona Barnett was the one that actually brought the charges forth and attended the Luciferian rituals, we'll call it that to keep it out of the algorithms, with Nicole Kidman, who was a couple of years older than her. They are born into these families, born into them. Dr. Kidman, the psychiatrist, drug pusher. Anyway, I can't change that. That's a reality. Eyes wide shut, that girl lived. That's a reality. A victim of Nicole's dad just spoke out. Yeah, that's Fiona Barnett, I'm pretty sure. And she's the one that got the charges pressed. So they're not just going to charge, no, not Metallica. You guys are funny. No, it's not Metallica. But anyway, when you look at the energy, okay, Amy Winehouse refused. Yeah, well, then they killed her. But they're not going to give you, and we don't understand it. People don't understand it. They think it's all what is presented to you. And it's really not. It's really not. Tom Cruise is out of his mind. Tom Cruise ain't even there, okay? And Tom Cruise is gay. I'm going to say it again. He is gay. That's just it. Nicole is not beautiful. Look at Nicole Kidman. Why do you think she's beautiful? You can think she's beautiful, but why do you think she's beautiful? What is it that you look at that you think is beautiful? And if you look at it, I want you to again observe the eyes. Just do that. And then understand what you're looking at. And whatever she is, I don't know what she is, and I'm not going to critique her appearance, but look at her eyes. That will tell you what and who she is. I know Bob Dylan, Jimmy Page, she looks lost. She is lost. They're not in their body. They're not grounded. People talk about leaving their bodies just from doing weed. What do you think happens when you make a deal with the devil and he says, this is your deal, I'm coming to collect? People don't believe it because we've been talking about Catholicism, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism. So we're taught only so much. We're not taught the truth. But if you work in this, you know that there's entities that come in and out, for God's sakes. Yeah, Kid Man. Yeah, I know. Thank you for pointing that out, Goddess Gangster. Kid Man. Exactly. 5'11". Boy, okay. No, they're not. You can see they're not in their body. Nicole Kidman's mind has been split and shattered. Well, it is. It totally the hell is, right? Thank you guys for that. Thank you so much. It's been split. You can look at them. What do you think Britney Spears is fighting all the time? Now, she was indoctrinated into it through her family. Nicole Kidman at their... okay, Dan, fine. But when you find out her father was brought up on child hunting charges and she was raised in a Luciferian family that did ritual work and occult sexual abuse on kids, is she really hot or is she just a bitch in a stupid religion? I mean, think about it for a second. It doesn't matter what she looks like when she portrays that because I can see what comes through her soul. So when I look at her, I can see what comes through her soul. I can see that in her. That's all I'm saying. What about Trump's eye? Okay, I don't know about Trump's eye. Yeah, I know. I can't. Yeah, I don't. What about Trump? Somebody tell me about Trump's eye. Yeah, I don't. Her husband, all I know is that I just knew somebody that used to work with him and apparently had an alcohol problem. That's all I know about him. But he's not marrying into that without knowing what that is. Yes, Marilyn Manson. No, it's not Marilyn Manson. I just saw this picture today. I just saw it. My friend took a picture of them and is there. He's got to be in it. He has to be in it. That's correct. He's got to be in it. And here's how you know. Sometimes they present this very nice exterior, like Nicole Kidman. these nice clothes, this cute accent, I'm famous, I got money, right? Get them mad and then watch. They can only keep a nice exterior for so long. And they almost have the same personalities as narcissistic people, but these are people who are void of soul at the time that you're dealing with them. So they are copying your actions to see how they should be. They are mimes or mimics. Yeah, Billie Eilish, whatever. Oh God, of course she is. You can see with her fucking eyes. You can see. And I'm going to say there's a new Kat Von D video out there and she's mimicking it, the exorcism. You know, she's mimicking it. They all mimic it. Why you want to do that? Because they consider it very sexual to be in an altered state like that, because it brings them their money, it brings them their fame, and that's where they're thinking. So when they're talking about like leaving their body and like rising out of their body, it's asexual. Of course Elton is. It's asexual. Wait, meditating split. Wait, I missed that. So she's got Tourette's. Who's got Tourette's? If you're telling me I have Tourette's, I could have Tourette's. Whatever, my channel, I'll have Tourette's if I want. Yeah, let's see. No, I can't answer that. I'm just not going to answer those. I'll answer some, but I can't really see. Okay. Elton John, we went to see Elton John, and when I watched him go across the stage, I found it really interesting, because I don't know how old he is, 70 maybe? 60, whatever. I watched him go across the stage and he looked like the body movements were very interesting. And you can see by the way that they move. Wait, with the video with Al Roker. Oh, well, they're glitching. They're you know, Wendy Williams just collapsed. Yeah, Elton John, I mean, he's a great singer, but you know, he didn't get where he was going. And then they all end up with the drug problems, just, you know, the same way. Famous people, actors, politicians, etc. are all connected. They pretty much are. You're not getting in there. You can get around it. And keep in mind, there are people that get connected to it slightly because there's the balance between the dark and the light. So it comes there. But keep in mind, the dark is now present and we can see. We who can see can see. But there are people who still don't see. And they're still talking about, you know, oh my God, I want to be a Kardashian. I want to be a this or that. It's like, really? Why? Why do you want to be that? Do you even know what that is? Because I know what that is. Do you know what that is? Who had a big cocaine habit? Wait, who? I'm missing this. Trump? I wouldn't doubt it at 76 or 5 the way he kept up. Yes, I said what happened to Whitney Houston. Absolutely. They get sexual power out of their death because they believe that they're going to leave here and like, Colby the same way. Happy 48th. They believe they're going to rule a new planet energetically. They are kings and queens. Why do you think we got so many of these names going on? What about Bob Dylan? I want to know who had, oh, Elton had the cocaine. Thank you. That I knew. Yeah. Wendy Williams. There was a great video out where Wendy Williams said something, we men, and she was talking about herself. It's like, oh, well, because she kind of looks like that, right? Yeah, Sasha Fierce. Well, that's a demonic energy that she named. And keep in mind, when you let shit in your body, how do you get it back out? When you let a stranger in your house, how do you get them back out? How do they live with children when they scare them? If you were raised Catholic, you believe Catholic's okay. If you're raised Catholic, you think Catholic's okay, right? If you're raised Buddhist, you believe Buddhist is okay. If you're raised Christian, you believe Christian, which is like Catholic. Anglican, Protestant, you believe it's okay, right? Your kids don't go, oh my God, you're psycho for being Catholic or Christian or Buddhist or whatever. So they're born into Luciferian families and they speak their religion the way that we speak our religion and or spirituality. They think it's the same thing. It's just exactly that. Yeah, but when Miley Cyrus, oh my God, yeah, she had, look at, please, her dad got famous for what? Yeah, anyway, I'm a boss lady, yes, of course your dad visits you. But I think something happened 3 years ago to you because you kind of shut down energy-wise. So go back 3 years, emotionally clear that energy, and your dad will come back around. That's what I feel like. Okay, so when you're looking at what happens to them, yeah, they do. Well, they believe Lucifer is liberating because he's the god, the god of light, right? They believe it is liberating. So they believe that and they think that. And so they can think that. Catholics think if they go in and have midnight mass and say a few Hail Marys, it's okay. They didn't really murder somebody. They're forgiven. That's not how it works either. You know, definitely Mick Jagger, his body's like this. He's spastic. Watch how they move their bodies. Miley does sound like a man. Yes. Can you tell about the spirit? No, I can't right now. I can't even think about it. My eyes are going blurry. I'm Christian. My spirituality is Christian. I was never raised in a church. I believed in God and I prayed to God and Jesus my whole childhood. But I also can, you know, I'm metaphysical. So it's all of that. John Cougar Mellencamp definitely looks like he might be on that path. But no, I believe in God and Jesus. So that would make me Christian, right? And I have no problem saying that. And I prayed since I was a little kid. So, and I don't think it matters what you are as long as you're not of the blood cult. I mean, I think Buddhism and Christianity and Judaism are all going to the same place. I think we put different words on it. I don't think God's like that, like, you know, get out. Prayers do work, yes. Ask to reach your guides. Do you do readings? Okay, stop asking me that. It keeps going around. So what I'm saying is whatever people believe that they're born into, you can't blame them for not knowing that it's like insanity. How do you know if you're in, what's that guy's, oh my God, what's the Mormon guy's cult? The one that's in jail. Oh my God. You know who I mean. Anyway, all those people living with him, or Jim Jones in Guyana. I mean, why are you going to live with Jim Jones? Who the hell is that guy, right? I mean, what has that guy done? But people believed it until they didn't believe it. Jeffs, yes, that guy. I mean, he was sleeping with a whole bunch of people. Why are you letting him do this to kids? You are letting him do this. It's ridiculous. So when you're talking, Warren Jeffs, exactly. So who was in my mirror? I don't know. I don't know that. But yeah, it was Warren. I don't know. Okay, so that's, yes, Josh Duggar. Well, I should do a video on Josh Duggar. Hold on one second here. Yeah, I've got to go in a few. My eye just popped. But Josh Duggar comes from, you know, a turned out family. Turned out, okay? Like what a pimp does. Turns a girl out. The family turned her out. The pimps took her over. Turned out. Turned out. So the Duggars all know what's going on there. They're all split and they all do it. There's a guy who believes it. Well, I believe in Jesus. Why wouldn't you believe in Jesus? I mean, if you believe in everything else, you got to believe, you can believe in, I mean, you can't just believe in one and not the other. You got to believe in morning and night kind of thing, up and down. But Josh Duggar, yeah, he comes from a family that's been indoctrinated, turned out into it, and they're too stupid. And they're presenting in reverse world, look how we live. We do this. We're all so religious and we have 5,000 babies. What? No, wrong, right? Anyway, yeah, that's that. Oh my God, I was sleeping. Me too. Oh, come on. Dolly Parton's a billionaire. Do you think she got that? How'd she get that? Yeah. You can see it. I've been to parties where it happens. I've been to parties where I'm driving to the parties and they want you at the party and I know where I'm going at the party. You know what I mean? Jared Leto for sure. Exactly. Yeah, it is astonishing what people eat. It's also astonishing that cannibalism isn't illegal. Yeah, right? Oh my God. What's that about? Yeah. So you understand. You understand. Y'all understand, right? Are Asperger's more open to... I don't know about that. I don't know about that, about autistic kids, Asperger's. I have no idea. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they're so stubborn they don't let the energy in. I'm not sure. Yes, scrying is another way of moving through the energy to get information. I mean, people can't possibly think that we're just supposed to be here without getting intuition. Intuition is something, is a gut instinct, right? Scrying is asking for information to come through. Meditation is asking. The reason they don't want us to do it is because we get information. Right? You can near scry if you want. That's up to you. It's your intention. Do you protect yourself with God? Or are you asking the demons to come in? If you're asking the demons to come in, they're going to come in. Don't do it. Right? Exactly. God. Wait, TLC canceled what? Schizophrenics are revered. Yeah, schizophrenics have a direct channel to the other side. So wait, what was canceled on TLC? I can't even see. Josh Duggar has always been bad apple. Everyone notice it. Yeah, well, of course he is, but they've done nothing about it. So they've done nothing about it in this guy's family, this Josh Duggar person. I can't go to a family where first they talk the way they do and they make the woman into a broodmare to have 19 kids. I mean, it's fine and it's good that she did that. Oh, good. Long Island Medium was canceled. I mean, is that good or bad? I don't know. Ashton Kutcher, I know some people who know him, and there's definite, he hooks up with organizations that get information about it. You just have to really open your mind and pay attention, and then you can see it. Scrying is like using a crystal ball, but you're using the water or the mirror or the black mirror, whatever you want to call it, okay? Like a crystal ball to access information. So you're basically zoning out in order to be able to see. So you're using it as a tool to do it. Wait, I just missed it. I hope, David. Okay, yeah. I don't know who that guy is, but I went to see. Okay, how was the Long Island Medium? Somebody tell me. Look at my eyes are like. Oh, okay. Eric Clapton is speaking out about the V. Well, thank God. And he lost his son, didn't he? Eric Clapton and his huge heroin habit. I'll tell you how to protect yourself against black magic. Not that everybody's out there throwing black magic at people. However, negative thoughts, negative energies, negative intentions to protect yourself. To protect yourself, listening to you. Oh, great. Tragically hip, trying to make, okay. That's good. Keep your bonfire going. Send it towards Trudeau. Anyway, to protect yourself from black magic, you should be cleansing your energy once a week at the very least. Salt, vinegar, prayers to God, protection, white light, so nothing comes around you. I mean, that's what you should do. That's what you should do. I mean, just like that. Other than that, people are going to do what they're going to do. You're never going to stop a burglar from coming to your house with all your cameras, your dogs and shit. Because I know a person, kid, who was doing weed dealing. Okay, this is a while back, probably in 2013. Anyway, he had cameras all over his house. He had pit bulls. They just came in and shot the pit bulls in the head, shot the cameras out and killed him. You're not going to stop someone from doing what they want to do, okay? You're not going to stop it. But what you are going to stop is their energy from infiltrating your energy. Salt absolutely works. Salt and vinegar. You can carry tourmaline. You can carry stones that block it. Shungite is a good blocker. Moldavite, although this will cost you your mortgage. But people are going to do what they're going to do. So never be scared. That's the problem. Wait. Yes. Yeah, I know. She played a part. I know whose pilot she stole. Anyway, long, boring story with that. But here's the thing. They're going to do what they want to do. So everybody wearing these throughout the whole shenanigans that's been going on, everybody wearing those thought, if I'm a good girl or a boy and I do this, everything will go back to normal because I come from Disney World or La La Land or Rosy Colored Glasses Land. If I just get that shot, if I just take a prick, everything's going to go back to normal. It's going to be so fucking cool. Wrong. You don't let a bully push you out of your own fear, okay? Out of your own fear. You don't let a bully push you to do something because they will never give you what you want, ever. Look what they did. All of these people went out and jabbed themselves and they're like, you still need to wear this. Why? Why would you need to? Then what's the point? It's a spiritual war. So we're all going to buckle up for the, well, we've got the beginning of eclipse season coming with the full moon. I think the full moon is on, I want to say it's on the 26th. Maybe it's the 29th. No, Mercury goes retrograde on the 29th. Saturn goes retrograde, ouch, on the 23rd. I'm actually off balance right now. Saturn goes retrograde. Wait. Saturn goes retrograde on the 23rd. Mercury goes retrograde on the 29th. Pluto is already retrograde. Okay. And we're working on, where are my nodes? We're working on the nodal axis right now. The beginning of last year's Gemini and Sagittarius nodal eclipses is coming into fruition I forgot to tell you when the full moon was. I think it's on the 27th. Anyway, it's starting to happen. We're starting to happen in eclipse season. So I'm going to have to do a video about that, but I can't do it tonight. But that's May 27th, I believe. And I'm just checking because I'm crazy. No, it's May 26th. Anyway, there's a full super moon, and it is, of course, the super moon is when the moon is closest to, it's the closest point to the earth compared to the other full moons. Okay, so the super moon is when the moon is literally physically closest to the earth, because we run on an angle, the ecliptic's on an angle, so to speak. So the full moon on that day is going to be closest. So the pull, the gravitational pull, is going to be everybody going to be wacko, everybody going to be doing whatever. But look at the nodes. You've got to look to where the nodal axis is, because it began I want to say last July when we had the eclipses, or June. And see, Keithy was a Sag, and so it was Sag Gemini again, and out went my sun on that eclipse. So they say the energy from last year is returning to this year. I don't know that I really want to understand that, but maybe I'll find out information about Keith by that. Yeah, no, you should never tell people what to do medically. Who the fuck are you? You need to do this. Do whatever you want to do. That's on you. I'm not responsible for your health. You don't tell young people to do shit. Who are you? Their parent? Get away. I mean, whatever. That's interesting. I don't know what that would be. I don't know what that would be. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is you should know that if you comply with a bully, you'll just keep getting your ass kicked. You're just going to keep getting your ass kicked. Wait, Andrew, what'd you say about the new moon? We're in the new moon phase right now in Taurus. That's right. Yeah, well, obviously Joe Rogan did, but you know what happens? They're tricked into it for the money, but they're greedy, so they want money. Clean your obsidian in spring water. My obsidian's over there. Clean your obsidian with sage. Put your obsidian in the backyard in sand. I mean, in the dirt in your backyard, in a flower garden with the dirt, you know, like a pot. Your rose garden with the earth right there. Put your obsidian in there. Let him observe. Wait. It's conjuncted your natal. Oh, I know, right? The new moon. And yeah. Ain't nothing happening, Andrew. It doesn't matter. I'm still just going to be me here doing nothing, doing this. Meaning doing this, but nothing ever changes. So sometimes Andrew, the only thing that ever changed, and I hate to keep bringing it up, but I can't shut up about my Keithy, was literally on the day he died, Pluto opposing Mars from the 5th to the 11th within a minute. That's what happened, and he died. He literally, that happened. But like, as for the good things with like the new moon conjuncting my north node, yeah. Yeah, use Brita water. Use water with shungite in it. Get some shungite and put the shungite in your water, and it acts as a psychic filter for the water. So do that. You know what? Okay. That's a good question. Now I'm sweating. Am I having a hot flash, or is the moldavite making me hot, or am I just hot? Because it's hot in here. Okay. So when you ask why someone doesn't contact you from the other side, I was panic stricken over Keithy because I couldn't feel Keithy. Y'all know he came to the blue couch, and on the day of his service, when I was pulling the pictures out for the boards, maybe 3 days, I stood by a huge Costco thing, a container full of pictures that he just brought in the week before, right? I stood there and I was sobbing. That's the only time I did cry. I was sobbing because of my little boy, and I was all by myself. There was nobody. I was in the studio. I was all here. And suddenly a bang on that. So that let me know that was Keith. The reason they don't come to us in the time frame we expect is that's our expectation. They also have their life over there, okay? So they have their life over there. They are doing stuff over there. Sometimes our energy, our fear, our sadness, our grief, our shame, our guilt, whatever it is we feel when someone dies, blocks us from picking it up, and other times not. So yeah, exactly. Well, they're all woke on the other side. That word woke, when you see an idiot wearing these while driving their car, call them a woke asshole. Say, you're woke. Throw it at them, because if you do this, you're woke. Hear what I'm saying. Woke is a con word for idiotic, non-critical thinking behavior. Oh my God, when we were babies and is almost 18. Okay, so that will happen with the twins. Sometimes they decide to let the stronger one stay. Yeah, Lindsay Lohan, I'm afraid. It isn't the same. No, it's not the same. Why would it be the same as here? We're in hell pretty much here. If you don't think this, I know, Susan Morphew. Oh my God, I don't want to do a video on that. I was reframing, but that dad is a psychopathic, narcissistic, child groping, lying, sack of control freak, weirdo, probably can't get an erection, POS, I better shut up. That's what I think. He's allegedly innocent until proven guilty, but I have my personal opinion. And I'm allowed to have my personal opinion. Yes, it is a prison planet. Exactly. I did Robin Williams. But this is a prison planet. So, yeah. Woke is a joke. Woke is what? I'm woke, you know. And what about these fucking people? Oh, my God. What about these people going, you said something, I guess you're, you know, and then they yell at you for having an opinion. I have an opinion. You're not always going to like my opinion. Unless you want my opinion to be your opinion, in which case you're a control freak. I'm going to have my own opinion. Pregnant with upcoming Saturn retrograde. That's okay. You're pregnant. Everybody goes through pregnancy with the Saturn retrograde. Well, not necessarily. But you do go through with a Mercury retrograde, okay? So, yeah, pregnancy, you're still, the baby knows what it's doing. It knows when it's coming in. It's used to the energy. Yeah, if you're talking to an idiot, like I heard this conversation, I shouldn't say the word, but anyway, I heard this conversation about a person, whatever, a third-party person, I'm not going to say it, but the third-party person was saying, so, you know, agreeing to everything that they say, like, you know, what Charlize Theron does with her kids that she adopted, and she says this, that, and the other, and this and that, right? This person was like, well, if my kid wanted to do that, I would agree. And I'm like, oh my God, you're totally brainwashed. And so now Oprah's a head one. She's one of those head Luciferians. Anyway, I said, you're woke to the point of that's what it means. You're woke. If you believe that, you're woke. Oh my God, totally. And Oprah's probably a man. Just take a look at her. Okay, should I say that? Stedman's the woman, Oprah's the man. Okay, there, I said it. Yeah, I know. Well, the babies, the souls are coming to fight or coming to shift the energy. Remember, we all come in with energy. So when we're born, we all come. Oprah's a top Luciferian witch. Absolutely. And Gail, her cohort, her friend, whatever. I think Oprah is a dude. I do think she's a dude. I'm not joking. No, you're not. I'm sorry, you're not. Oh my God. Okay, double speak, hence woke. I know if someone says I'm woke, I'm just going to hold up this box and go, if you wear this, you're woke. Don't call me woke. Call me ignorant. Call me stupid. Call me whatever. I don't know about it's Jim Caviezel. I don't know about him, honestly. I really don't know. I don't know. They can change their mind. I know I love Keithy. Yeah, no, Hollywood is full of weirdos. You have no idea how weird these people are until you go to a meeting to pitch a show. Oh, you mean Michael? Until you go to a meeting to pitch a show. If you go to a meeting to pitch a show in Hollywood, you'll know how fucking weird you are. This is what they do. I have literally been shooting, going on set to shoot a pilot, and I've had a producer come over to me, no joke, and pat my hair down and say, we can't have you looking too attractive. And I'm like, what? Seriously, whatever you are, they will come and tell you what you cannot be. Yeah, I heard what he spoke out about. Yes, I did, Summer. I did hear that. And I'm not sure if he's good or bad, though, intentionally or trying to do that. Yeah, Hollywood is just, when you go in, what they do, they're never going to put somebody, for example, like me on a show because I'm not controllable. You get your own show if you can be controlled. That's a key. I'm not going to be controlled, and I can go AWOL and go batshit crazy and just cause problems. I'm sure there are. Of course, they're good people. Absolutely. But they're probably not the people you think. So, yes, MK Ultra. Yeah, they're all. Are you kidding? Look at all these people in the studios. In the studios. You cannot say if you are Republican. What is that? Is that America or is that Nazi Germany? I don't know. You can't say if you're Republican. You can't say. You actually have to work to make a paycheck and lie about who you'd vote for. Marie Osmond, definitely. Roseanne Barr, she tells her own story. I don't know about like if you can reincarnate as two people, right? Sloan, the contact you in Hollywood. Look at your contract. Wait, so yeah, yeah, well, you have to look. I know the contract is into perpetuity, whatever that. No, you don't fucking own me into perpetuity, you morons. Take that word out. I was constantly amending contracts. Take the word perpetuity out. You do not own me. They put it into their language. It doesn't matter when you're with God. They can trick you all they want. They can blah, 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 all they want. Tyler Perry, obviously, okay? Roseanne was broken. I worked with Roseanne when I told you this, at Children of the Night. When I was pregnant with Keith, just before Jimmy died, Roseanne Barr was in there. She donated for an entire year money to keep the shelter running, and she had one or two daughters in the shelter at the time. And so, yes, yeah, I'm sure they are dudes. If you have God, no matter how you're tricked, you're not going to be tricked because God's on your side. I need help. I'm dealing with the devil in Hollywood. Yeah, I don't know how to help you. Just pray to God and do what you want to do. Read your contract clearly. Have a lawyer go over it who's on your side. Scrabble word. Yeah, I know, right? Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, just the green one. Okay, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. But all of that. Now, the most interesting thing, definitely Caitlyn Jenner. No, she's not. She's already gone. Anyway, what I wanted to say, the most interesting thing that I just read, and I met the little girl. Now, I can't remember her name. Oh, my God. What the hell is her name? She looks like a little Marilyn Monroe. She's got the cutest little figure and body. She married the guy from the Green Mile when she was 16. You know who I'm talking about? What is her name? Cute little girl. Anyway, that little girl I met when I was doing the Australian morning show, and she was there with that guy from yeah, Courtney, what the heck is her name? Oh my God, let me look it up because I forget these people's names. But I met her and her mom, Courtney. Yes, Courtney Stodden. Okay, so I met her and her mom. We were doing the Australian morning show, and she was so cute, so tiny, so little, so cute, so young. Her mom was there, and her mom was with her. Her husband was there, the guy from the Green Mile. That is way too much of an age difference for sure, because he was 50, she was 16, right? And C. Teigen, yeah, that one, she basically was bullying that girl, telling her she should kill herself. I'm sorry. Why? Because she's cute. She was actually very nice. She was polite. She was nice. Didn't have a problem with her. I took a picture with them. She was super cute. Very, very cute. Don't know about the rest of the background, but what I can tell you, okay, what I can tell you is if you're messaging somebody telling them that they need to, she was jealous. She had to be jealous, right? She had to be jealous. I mean, this little girl was so cute, and she was actually sweet. Her mother was nice. They just did the show like everybody else. I just remember she was wearing these huge shoes that were see-through. The shoes were see-through, and a tiny little dress, and she was darling cute. So cute. I liked her, actually. She was kind of flirty, cute, whatever. No, she really was cute. She really is cute, little girl. But there's no need, no matter what she is, to send her hate. Stripper shoes, but they were completely see-through. Yeah, darling. She looked darling. Of course, I'm going to, she looks like, how you would like to look if you have that kind of taste, which I have that kind of taste. But yeah, C. Teigen was just like, I don't even know what to say. I don't know. Why would you tell that girl she should die? Well, I'm sorry. I'm confused. Like, what? And you're the one that's writing tweets on Twitter that are pedophilic about all kinds of crazy shit with children, and you think you're okay? Like, are you delusional? Do you have those rose-colored glasses on? Upside down? Choking you? What are you doing? I mean, whatever. Complains that she didn't get bullied on Twitter. She wrote pedophilic shit and deserved it, right? Oh my God. Anyway, no, she's not. I don't know whether or not. They're being called out, though. Why would people like Oprah say they're female if they're male? Okay, I can't, yeah, I know what you're saying. So let's just look at it. I can't explain the whole thing. It's a very good question. You've got to look up Luciferianism or Satanism, and you've got to look up the Baphomet because it's inversion. They invert everything. So they want you to think that we all got to be male and female. The Baphomet has boobies and a penis. What do we see a lot of? Men with boobies and penises, aka Caitlyn Jenner. What is that? That is pledging allegiance with inversion. Why do you think there's so much transgendering in Hollywood? How can they all have transgendered kids? Cher has two. Well, Cher, yes, Elijah dresses like a girl, but I don't know if that's just because he's on stage. So he could be a drag queen, which is different. That's usually a gay guy who's a drag queen. And then you've got Chastity. So I think she's probably born a man, then made a girl, now whatever. And then you've got Warren Beatty with his daughter. You've got Magic Johnson with his son. You've got now Harry Styles is wearing a skirt as a fucking fashion statement, right? It's reverse world, exactly. You've got that. You've got, who else? There's other ones. Oh, Charlize Theron and her adopted kids have adopted this mindset. You shouldn't be allowed to adopt and do that. Don't be stupid. She just took two kids and fucked their heads further. Then there's Pink, Megan Fox. Who else? Who else? There's other ones. There's all kinds. And they're just like, oh, our kids are transgendered. But y'all happen to be in the public. And that's way too much of a statistic. Angelina Jolie. Exactly. So, exactly. What is that? They will demand, yeah, exactly. Chastity Bono, correct. Chastity Bono. And thinking back to Sonny Bono, he just crashed into a tree and died, and didn't one of the Kennedys too? They get money, power, fame, and they are told it's a trick. Remember, it's a trick. Sorry, my nose is itchy. They get money, power, and fame. Yeah, of course Anderson Cooper adopted a baby. I told you that. Oh, no, that's the other guy from Bravo, that story. But Will Smith, yeah, both his kids are like insane, right? No, it's not coincidence, it's purpose. And here's what they get. Everything that they have that you and I don't have. Because nobody will ever pay us like that. They get everything, but they are, let's see. They are brought into this world to infiltrate Christians or people that believe in Buddha or people that don't believe in what they believe. Debating more children in this crazy world. That's not sure that I love you. Did you see? Okay, Jennifer, why don't you just ask the souls that want to come through in your lineage history? Because that's what I'm hearing to tell you to do. So ask the babies that want to come through at this time frame to come through. So that's a lineage thing. Anyway, yes, I do. For some reason, there's a 4 cycle. 4 months, 8 months, 12 months. So it'll be in that time frame, but it's 4s. I don't think it's years. I don't think it's 4 years from now. Yes, Suzanne Summers. Okay, wait. Is her kids transgendered? I'm so confused. But anyway, the Baphomet is both male and female. So that's what they're doing. They're transgendering, exactly, because they believe it's going to lead them to continue to live on immortally, which we live immortally anyway, through our soul. They're dumb. It's a trap. It's a trap. Oh. Okay. Do I really look like a man? Please. Do you hear that? Do you think I look like a man? Why do people say that? Are you jealous? See you next Tuesday. Do you look like a man? I love you anyway. No, I don't look like a fucking man in person. Be serious. Shut up. And I have very close and personal pictures of babies coming out of my vagina, which I'll be happy to fucking show you because I show everybody else. Oh my God. I mean, please. I know, right? It is trickery. Why? Whoever said that, get off my channel. I know, you look like a man. You wish men looked like this, you bitch. Fuck you. Anyway, don't make me show my vagina pictures. After I had my kids, I showed those pictures all the time. All the time. I know, right? I showed those pictures. Don't make me show you the home birth video. I know, she says, see you next Tuesday. I know. But I don't care. No, people have said that to me before. I have very angular features, but I mean, if you see me in person, I clearly have the whatever body of a female. But if I can't convince you, I will show you my birth video of the kid's head coming out of my you know what. Yeah. And I've shown it at dinner parties because I was so proud of it. So yeah. Don't make me do it again. I know my family's like, oh God, she's doing it again. She's showing that video. I'll show you. I'll show you the fucking birth video. And it ain't pretty. Ah, yeah, they're assholes. Anyway, but what I was gonna say is when you look, I know, yeah, I don't know what the problem is, but it's true. The the birth video's coming out, y'all. I'm gonna put it online. I look like I just can't even describe Keithy's little head coming out and his legs. He kind of came out sideways and feet first. No, it's pretty, and you can see it. When Keith watched this birth video, he was like, why are you hurting me? I'm like, why am I hurting you? Oh, no, you don't want to see it, Bonnie. It's horrific, but I have it. Just to prove I have a vagina with a uterus. I have it. I know. Keith was just like, every time Keith said, you know, anything about it, I'd be like, do I have to show you that video again? And the kids would be like, no. Oh, God. It was hilarious. Oh, my God. He's in his legs, exactly, coming out sideways. And his little head, that's why I called him Dew, because he looked like a dewdrop when, when he was born. Coming out of my vagina, people. Okay, I've got to stop saying that. Anyway, okay. Look it, I got lipstick there. Okay. Okay, somebody asked about spirit boxes. Yes, spirits connect to electricity. Absolutely. Who's reading the spirit boxes? It can be up to interpretation, but definitely spirit box works. Your TVs work. Your anything electrical works. Your TVs, your radio, they can hone in your electricity. They can do it. Your computer, they can come through. 10 centimeters, people. I'm just going to start saying the word vagina out in public. When they say, can you please put this on? I'm going to say, do you want to see my vagina? You know why I'm going to say that? Because it's as stupid as saying, put this on. Oh, God. Yeah, AM radios work for that. Do you see I'm turning into a crazy person? Oh, my God. The planet is tilting right now. The planet is tilting, and I'm going mentally ill at this point. I think I am going to say that, though. I think I'm just going to say it. I think I'm just going to say it. You want to see it? When they go like this, I'm going to like, I start pulling my pants down like a little kid looking between my legs. You know, little kids in the sandbox. Oh, God. Can you imagine 911? There's a lady, she's taking her pants off. And then I would have to say, you need to go get the people out of the park because they too have their pants off. The whole street is littered with people. And I saw a barbecue on the side of the street. They were barbecuing. And I don't mean like the tacos. The taco stands that they let out there during the pandemic. Where are these people going to the bathroom? Every time. I swear I'm sick in the head sometimes. I'm really sorry. I am mental. Oh my God. Hold on. I got to look at this. It's like I'm crazy. Hold on. Oh, geez. Why can I not see who sent this? I think this is Jennifer. Okay. Look, why is it oh, I have anxiety. Thank you, Jennifer. I think I saw Jennifer going by. But they have stands all the way down, like in North Hollywood. They have the taco stands out there. My uterus is tilted too, but I can show you the tilted one. I'm serious. If you want to know what I had for dinner 3 days ago, I'm going to show you. Oh my God. No, no, but the taco stands, for real. I'm sorry, I've got a problem. But the taco stands on the side of the road, Where are they going to wash their hands? They're out there. People are lined up. They're serving you food and there are no bathrooms. I'm just saying, where do they go? Do they pee in a bucket in their car? Then how do they wash their hands? I'm just wondering. Thank you for that. I want to know where they wash their hands. Tilted uterus is normal. I'm sure it is. And I do have one. That was tilted, I mean. Not the fact I have one, but one. Yes. They love to say that. They love to say I'm fat. They love to say I look like a man. They love to say I'm ugly. They love to tell me my nose, I have a nose job. I have my lips plumped up. You should see the emails I get. None of which is true. This is my nose from childhood. Although I will tell you, I remember my mom, when I met her, she looked like she had a nose job. I think it just maybe our faces get thin or whatever. But I definitely got a hoo-ha. So there you go. Our boy Billy G, he stores DNA on the hard drive. Yeah, I know. I could think we should get little Billy Gates with his sweater to show us his vagina. Hey, Billy, I need to know. Can you drop your pants? I'm for sure going to get kicked off. Right? Oh, God. I mean, let's make sure. I want to see it. I don't want to see it. I just want to see it. Sorry. Please let me see it. I need to see it. I have to see it. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. This is what happens. Let's see your nose. It goes with your face. Yeah, it's my nose with my face. But you should have seen people were so horrible. Just like the little troll on here. But the fact that you're a troll means I'm hitting a sore spot. The sore spot is that you're probably a Luciferian and you probably have boobs and a penis. That's the sore spot with you because you are Baphometing yourself, which is fine if you want to do that, but don't tell me I have to do this because you don't want me to see what you're doing. Don't tell me, because this doesn't stop anything. This stops nothing. Yet Fettuccine wants us to triple up on them because someone ought to bop him right in the mouth for saying that. No, where are those taco people peeing? Please tell me. If you work in Los Angeles at a taco stand on the side of the road, please tell me where you go to the bathroom, because I can't just run in the store and use the bathroom. Maybe they go across the street to Target. You can do that at Target. Maybe they're doing that. Maybe they're driving a half a mile when they have to pee, but you can't drink water anymore in your car and then stop. Oh, of course he is. Look at those little weasel eyes. Doesn't Fettuccine look like a rat? Like that? Oh my God, just got extended. I know, I heard, you know what? That little Cuban leader of your country needs to be taken. No, but where are they going to the bathroom? Ask yourself. In the middle of a pandemic where weirdos tell you, can you please put some poison sanitizer on your hands in a store? Why are these taco people cooking food for your family on the side of a street without being able to wash their hands in hot water? I just want to know. Every time I drive by, I'm like, can you just tell me? Tell me. I just want to know. Oh, you're not a fan anymore? Well, fuck you. Get off of here. Please. Or not a fan of the tacos. If you're not a fan of me, I'm telling the truth. I want to know where they wash their hands. I have a problem with that. If you're serving food, I owned a restaurant and a bar for years. Actually, John did. But for years, we had to go through health inspections with the ABC that were ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like ridiculous. Okay? Ridiculous. So, where do they wash their hands? The sanitizer. I know, but some stores are like, could you please put it on? I'm like, sure. And then can I pick my nose? Michael hates you, lady. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Anyway, look. If you're wearing this, you're woke. Got it? They could boil water. That's a good answer. At least you came up with an answer, because every time I drive by, it makes me crazy. No, they don't apply to taco trucks. They don't apply to weed shops. And they don't apply to apparently Walmart, Amazon, or Costco. But God forbid you own the little restaurant up the street. You got to shut down and lose your money and your income. You got to jump through hoops. You can only seat capacity for 25%. You can't do anything. But if you have weed, that's staying open. 7-Eleven. I remembered, oh God, I shouldn't even say it. They don't wash their hands. Yeah, I know. I'm going with that one, unfortunately. I remember at the beginning of this, Jason, okay, I know, right? She's not a fan. Yes, there is something wrong with being woke. Woke means you're a fucking idiot. Sorry, you're an idiot. Do you know what woke means? You actually believe the news media. Sorry, you're not woke. It's not woke what's going on. It's indoctrination. It's brainwashing. It's bullshit. You are not, if you tell me you're woke, you got a problem. It's ridiculous. You're mentally ill. This in the box says it doesn't stop germs. It's not used for medical anything. So listen, you woke bitch. This is being woke. Go away. Go off of here. Go. Oh my God. Please. If you walk around saying you're woke, there's something wrong with you. Seriously. Do you not have common sense? Can you not look at statistics? Do you not understand the fact that they're advertising it, on McDonald's, that you should get a prick? How is that being woke? That's bullshit. Close down McDonald's if you want to be woke and help people with their health. Close McDonald's. Duh. Get off my thing. Oh my God. Of course it's indoctrination. It's being brainwashed. I'm sorry. I'm not listening anymore. Get off my channel. Get off my channel. I'm going to cuss you out over and over again if you're that stupid. Don't come on here. This is my channel and I'm doing my own personal opinion. Okay? No, woke is not knowing it's bullshit. It's the exact opposite. It's the opposite. Woke is a code word, actually. Woke is not what they present it to be. When they're talking about being woke, they're talking about all of this nonsense that is Luciferian, okay? It's Luciferian. There's a certain percent of the population that is gay. There's a certain percent of the population that's lesbian. I think it's all homosexual, but I may be confused with that. Disneyland is now woke according to them. Yeah, okay, sure it is. Disneyland is, okay, I can't even get into that. All right. Woke is whack. Crack is whack. Okay, so, okay, I can't even say it. But they presenting wokeness as all of the things that you hear somebody like Anderson Cooper saying on CNN. That is not woke. That is mental illness, okay? Not everybody has to be gay. Not everybody is bisexual. Not everybody wants to do what they're telling us to do. Not everybody wants to be forced to do something when they're perfectly healthy, okay? Perfectly healthy. I am not putting a prick in my body. I'm healthy. I exercise. I eat right. I'm in my 50s. I'm on no medicine. I look the way I do. I haven't done anything. Period. You're not putting something in my body. You don't get to make that decision. Notice how they stopped speaking about, should I say it, planned the business, because they used to tout my body, my choice. Well, it is my body and it is my choice, unless you're going to rape me. Are you going to rape me with a metal object? Because that's rape. Are you going to rape me because I won't fuck you, pardon my language, and so I got to go get my groceries? Because that's what you're saying. You're saying you're going to put a shot in my arm, and if I don't put the shot in my arm, I can't get groceries. So you're telling me you're going to rape me with an object. It's going into my body. That's rape. You're going to do that, you woke ass bitch. And then you're going to tell me I can't go buy food if I don't do that? That's what I think. Don't tell me that, because that's what's going on. That's how I feel about it. My body, my choice. Can you block the crotch? Yeah, I could block the crotch. But that's what they're doing, okay? Angel Whisper just purchased by the World Bank. Okay, I don't know what was purchased by the World Bank, but this is what's going on. Are you talking about Bitcoin being purchased? I don't know if that's it or not. We no longer have to wear masks. Good. woke MK stupid, right? I mean, I just can't tolerate it, and I'm not going to tolerate it. So I'm not going to shut my mouth. I'm not. Fettuccine is Dr. Fettuccine. Fauci. I don't know how to spell it. That guy. Yes, I'm saying it's bad. Yes, I'm saying it's bad, and here's why it's bad. It hasn't been tested on people. It's been in the public for 8 months. You don't know what it is. It doesn't stop you from getting sick. Why are you doing it if you still have to wear this? What is the point? Please intellectually tell me the point. Please tell me the point, because here's what keeps your body healthy. Your immune system. How do you keep your immune system healthy? You exercise. You take responsibility for your health. You eat properly. What do you mean, do I think it's bad? Yeah, I do think it's bad. And no, I'm not an anti-anything. I keep my body healthy. You can't take that away from me by poisoning me with something that hasn't been proven. You don't know. It hasn't been on the market. And look what they said back in the day. Back in the day about thalidomide. Go Google thalidomide. Oh, pregnant women. Here's a morning sickness pill. It's called thalidomide. It won't hurt your baby. I grew up with kids that were thalidomide babies. Those babies lost their arms. They lost their legs. They lost parts of their, they were crippled from the drug that was pushed on pregnant women. Oh my God. Right? Exactly. I know they're giving, and why is Ohio, if it's Ohio, giving away? No, I'm going to go off with, that's why we're here. I'm here to say, don't do it. Really. If you want to do it, do it. It's your choice. No, thalidomide babies, Google, yes, they lost their limbs. The drug in the 60s, I think it was 50s and 60s, pushed on pregnant women as a cure for morning sickness and nausea, right? Thalidomide was pushed on them, even though the studies, they were born deformed. Sorry, yes, deformed. Little arms coming out of their shoulders. I had a little girl named Wendy in school I went to that had that issue. She still ended up being a cheerleader, but that's not the point. The point is, the government studies even showed that it was dangerous, and they pushed it on pregnant women. Yes, but they didn't get enough it took them 30 years, and their kids were still born crippled. I'd rather be broke and have my kid born healthy, quite frankly. Very sad. And then what about the Tuskegee experiments in the 40s on black men in the South, where they gave them a vaccine? Do you remember this, the Tuskegee? Yes, the World Health Organization, the CDC at that time, whatever it was called, gave them a vaccine that was going to bring them energy. And it gave them syphilis, so they could study syphilis in black men as they passed it on through their families without knowing they had it, because the government and the health department just injected the shit into them and told them it was something else. Malathion. Yes, I was sprayed with malathion while I was pregnant here with Jason in the 90s. So yeah. I think, wait, I just missed that about the rights. But anyway, history, well, I have no, malathion is a chemical that they spray on plants. They told us in Burbank to keep our pets in the house, and then sprayed the shit all over our cars. And it stuck to it, and I was pregnant. Yes, I don't know if I pronounced that. Okay, oh my God, borders are closed. The Tuskegee experiment, yes. Well, they didn't find that out till the 70s. And those men went home and had sex with their wives and got pregnant, all the while passing syphilis on to everybody. And no one told them. So what is most amusing to me in the woke community, Julia Roberts, J-Lo, Dolly Parton, all of them sitting there going, look, I got my card, and I'm wearing my... And the thing that's most amusing, and why I can't support them anymore, is because they're so stupid because they trust the government. That's where I draw the line. I draw the line at anybody trusting the government. If you trust the government, I can't talk to you. And no, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. You can call me whatever you want to call me. But if you trust the government after I just told you about thalidomide babies and the Tuskegee experiments, If you trust them, there's something wrong with you. They don't care about you. It's not what you think it is. That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. Unless, of course, you want to yell at me for having my own opinion. Yeah, I worked for them. They're the top. Exactly. I'm not listening to it. It's common sense. Oh, David Icke was right, and they banned him off of every platform. He's gone. He's gone. Yeah, I mean, he's gone. I love the fact that right now gas is almost at $8. It's going to go up to $8. I love the fact that lumber costs went up 283%. I love the fact that every single thing that we bought last year has now gone up in price. Bravo, American population. And you keep just letting taxes go through because you feel good, right? Let's raise the gas tax. No, they got too much money. But yet in Ohio, they're going to give away $5 million to whoever gets the vax. What's that? Whoever gets the vax. Why are they giving away C-19 money for you to get a prick? What is the agenda here? What is the agenda? Exactly. I know. Excuse me. So anyway, that's my rant. I have to get off here because I really do have... Wait, woke sheep. Oh, I can't. I just can't. I'm going to piss people off, but you know what? I can't. I don't care. Come for me if you want. I don't care because I'll say it to your face. I'll say it in public. You can videotape me. You can call me a Karen. I don't care. I don't care. I must run. Let's see. Wait, Trump isn't hurting. Yeah. Why are we even, why is anybody mentioning Trump? Where the hell is that guy? There's some other agenda. He will be by me on the... Okay, I have no idea what that is. I don't know about JFK Jr. Of course, but Jesse Ventura is one of them too. I don't know that he's above reproach at this point. Okay, you guys. I'm going back to see my crystals cleaning. I will see you again. Wait, Sloan, I can't speak of the... Okay, well, a hot dog truck's different than Taco Bell. Whatever your family does is work. I mean, no disrespect, but what I'm saying, what my point in illustration, and I have a friend that owns a Taco Bell and was one of Keith and Jason's best friends. So I have no problem with you making money. What I'm saying to you is if the government cared about your health, they would care about what you put in your mouth and actually stop places that are causing 90% of the heart disease in this country that we are consuming and putting into our bodies and our kids, and then they're pharmaceutically them to death with pills because they did whatever they did. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Not how your family makes a living. I have the utmost respect. People can eat hot dogs. People should be taught to eat in moderation and to do stuff. I will not give my money if I have to wear a mask. Exactly. Well, you're smart. I will admit I've worn these. Yes, I am stuffy. Listen, you little, I am stuffy. And thank you for saying I look great. I love you. I am stuffy. Why am I stuffy? They're poisoning me. I don't know why I'm stuffy. I am stuffy today a bit. I am. It's Arlene. I'm letting y'all know. Arlene texted me. She said, you sound stuffy, but you look great. So I can handle being stuffy as long as I look great and not like a man. You know what? I ran this morning, Arlene. I did Mount Wilson and there was lots of blooms out. So I think there's like lots of blooms. And what did I eat? Nope, I didn't have any dairy. I had dairy yesterday. Maybe that's it. Could be that. Bye, you guys, and especially Arlene, I'll text you back. Yeah, my little boys, pollens. No, I'm saying I was out for hours there was all kinds of like little things flying around. Pollens, yeah, little new plants, new plant life. So it could be that because I was going through altitude. So I was starting at one level, going to the other. All right, you guys, I thought I sound stuffy too. Allergies, could be chemtrails. Okay, good night, you all. I got to get off of here before I offend and piss more people off. Bye. Bye, you guys.